If a team can face a must-win situation in game number 7 of a 34-game regular season, the Ottawa Fury FC have just about found it. Coming off a 3-game homestand that produced just 2 points on the United Soccer League's Eastern Conference table, the last-place Fury FC need to post a win or two in short order, lest they lose sight of the playoffs. The good news is that Fury FC's upcoming 2 games are against teams they have to consider beatable in 12th place Penn FC and 13th place Atlanta United FC, two teams with just 1 win apiece in 7 games. The Fury FC made the 7-hour bus trip to the Pennsylvania capital Sunday and take the field Monday night at 6:30 against Penn FC at FNB Field, home of baseball's AA Harrisburg Senators and also the spring training home for the movie Major League 2 a few years back. It marks the 3rd game in 9 days for the Fury FC, who return home to face Atlanta next Saturday afternoon at TD Place. Penn FC, meanwhile, is coming off their first win of the season Friday, a stunning 3-0 defeat of the Tampa Bay Rowdies where former Fury Tommy Hyndman struck for a pair of goals in the 57th and 60th minutes. Hyndman, who still owns the Fury FC franchise record of 18 goals, is joined by 3 other former Fury club members in keeper Ronwald Peiser, defender Kyle Venter and midfielder Mauro Eustachio. The Fury hope to build on their 0-0 contest with the New York Red Bulls 2 last Wednesday after a stinker against first-place Cincinnati. Prior to that, "We are all proud of the team's response," said head coach Nikola Popovic, who said after the game he would have to check for casualties after the battle with New York. "They showed lots of character," he said. "The message to them now is to be consistent. This is what has been missing, consistency. If we show the same character every game, that will help us throughout the rest of the season." Penn FC is living proof of what a win can do. A team with the 9 bottom teams in the East separated by just 6 points, with Ottawa and Toronto the only teams without a win. Penn FC's first win bumped the club up a couple of spots in the Eastern Conference table, moving them into 12th spot after 3 draws, a loss and the win in their past 5 games for 6 points. "We have to focus on ourselves," said Popovic. "We have to focus on our own performance and be consistent because that can be the recipe for us. If we do these things, we will be fine." The Penn FC goal differential has also improved to a more respectable -1, far better than Fury FC's -12. And the Fury FC have not scored a goal since the dying minutes of the game with North Carolina way back on April 21, a stretch of 180-plus minutes. Still, a win over Penn FC would get them back in contention, so to speak, while a win by the home side would even push the Penn FC into the top 8 among the playoff contenders. "At the end of the day, we need points," said Fury FC keeper Maxime Kripo after his first clean sheet last week against Cincinnati FC. "It's very clear to all of us in the locker room. The results are not there yet. Now we go into a short field. More a baseball field. The losing is wearing on everyone around the Fury FC and Eddie Edward. As a local product, hears it perhaps more than any other player. Every game is important right now," said Edward. "We can't be looking at where Penn FC is in the table. We have to grind it out." Monday's game, Ottawa Fury FC at Penn FC, 6:30 p.m. Kickoff, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Stream OttawaFuryFC.com/Fury-Live USL Match Center.